Greetings everybody, TheMechanist here, and today I have some Terraria Collector's Run gameplay for you, so I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help on the long run. With all that out of the way, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, welcome back to Terraria, where today, we're going to do what we've been doing, trying to power up and collect everything we can. So, last time we played, we took on Pumpkin Moon, thinking that, hey, we could at least kill some spooky woods and some pumpkin kings, whatever you want to call them. And that kind of ended in horrible, agonizing failure, which was ultimately topped off by accidentally erasing our spooky wood that we had collected. Annoying, unfortunate, but it happened. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to keep powering up. How are we going to do that, you may be wondering? Well, by doing something I have never done in Terraria. We're going to be making 2 loadouts. Now, what does that mean? Well, simply put, we'll have loadout A, our, Morning Star loadout, we'll call it. Because while researching ways to power up, I found out that the Morning Star here enables minions to crit. In fact, it may say that. Yeah, right there. Summon tag crit damage. I didn't know what that meant. I now do know what it means. It means summons can crit if this has struck an enemy, which is not something summons have been able to do. So I decided we're going to make a build around the Morning Star. And by that, I mean basically we're going to get items and make them all crit. As well as we will be replacing our Summoner emblem. Wait a second. Summon damage and knockback. Oh yeah. We'll be replacing our Summoner emblem with a gauntlet so we can have auto swing. Because that will really help. And that will be our crit build. As well as we'll be using, wherever we put it, the Sanguine staff we got. Just because I want to try that out. As well as we'll try to get the Blade staff from Queen Slime. Which we haven't even beaten yet. So that's just, but I feel like we'll have more of a higher odds of beating Queen Slime than Pumpkin Moon. That will be our first loadout, the crit loadout. Which again, summoners never really had until the whips. Sorry, I was saying whip rework and summoner rework and all that. It came up wrong. Processing error. And then we're going to be working on a second loadout I saw that I want to really try and excited to try. I'm going to call it the Chinese New Year build. And that is an appropriate name because we'll be getting the Tiger Staff from the Dungeon Chest, as well as the Firecracker Whip from Wall of Flesh. See, what the Firecracker Whip does, for those of you who don't know, it enables the next hit against the enemy we attack with our whip to deal more than double damage, which is a really good idea. Not a good idea, though, when you have a million smaller minions all fighting for that hit. So that's annoying. But luckily there are minions in the game like Abigail, the little flower ghost child, and the tiger, which, well, instead of getting a bunch of them, you resummon the same one over and over and over and over and it increases its power. So I thought I'd try it out. Makes sense, pretty obvious, and with that one, we're going to go full damage. Basically, we'll go for big hits from our tiger to carry us. And in order to do that, we're going to get second items of all these. That's right, we're getting another Avenger emblem. Although, technically the Avenger emblem is worse than my Summoner emblem. So I guess we'll replace that. Although the crit one would be nice for crit. Basically, we're going to experiment with builds. We're going to have a set for damage and Firecracker, and a set for crit and Morning Star. Now, in order to do that, we're going to have to do some farming, some building, and some good old-fashioned money farming. So, that's the plan. Will we get it all done today? Probably not, but what we don't get done, we will simply carry over to the next part. So, with my long-winded explanation out of the way for what we're doing, let's actually get to it, shall we? So, first up, I don't know. Actually, I guess we should go after Wall of Flesh first, because we have to wait for the guy to respawn. Probably should take care of that now. Will we need buff potions? I hope not. And apparently, Okay, we didn't get there's an achievement though for getting help from the guide. But I guess we already have it or don't have it. Whatever. You're gonna die in a minute anyways. So, where did we have the voodoo dolls? Probably in the boss chest, if we don't have it in one of these chests. Although if anything, it'd be in the piggy bank. Which it's not. So, let's go get the voodoo doll. Alright, here's the boss chest, and we have quite a few voodoo dolls. I'm gonna put one in there for stacking purposes, and let's go fight the wall of flesh. Now, the question I have is, will we need potions? I hope not, but then again, we might. Actually, you know what? First, accessories. I'm sure I have the gauntlet hidden around here somewhere. I'll cut to when we have it. So, as it turns out, I guess I never made the gauntlets. Who knew? Alright, can we do that real quick? Guide, come here. So in order to make this the power glove, which increases the size of melee weapons, don't know if that counts for whips, and melee speed, and auto swing. So basically we're just doing this for size increase. So we need the glove. Where do we put the glove? I say as if I don't have accessory chest. It's not in here. Maybe it's in the other one. It's not in here either. Alright, to the farm, where it probably is. Alright, do we have the Titan glove? Yes, we have several in here. Alright, let's go make this up real quick. There's the chest over there. I need to work on our base. I really do. But you know what? I was focusing on inventory. With that, power glove has been attained. Research and obtain. Where is it? Accessories. It is... where? There's the Titan. There's the Feral. Alright. There it is, Power Glove. Now I do know, let me just take care of this real quick. We can make something else from this. Almighty Guide. What can we do with this glove? We can make Berserker Gloves. Increases knockback, melee speed, auto swing, size, and enemies are more likely to target you, but you get some defense. Or we can get the Mechanical Glove, which does melee damage and speed. This is summon damage though, so that doesn't help. As well, so technically the Berserker Gloves would probably work. But then again, I think you can make something with the Mechanical Glove. I'll go Berserker, because I know I have that item somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. As if I don't know that there's only two places it can be. And it's not in option number 1. So let's go check option number 2. Alright, option number 2, and it's not here. So it's probably in a junk chest. Which means, be right back. Alright, I think I forgot that they would be... yeah, here they are. I know I have some somewhere. So I'll just quickly research this and get it back. And we'll make the Berserker Glove, whatever they are. Which, when you're playing solo, the increase to target you, not really effective. Because I'm the only thing that they can target. But what we will take is the defense. It will help us out. So I would reforge this, but guess what? We got no money because of the goblin. That being said, we will still equip it over you. And now we can do this. Auto swinging, it's amazing. So with that, we are one step closer to being full build. And I'm gonna have to put you away somewhere real quick. I'll put you in the glass chest. Alright, so for this crit build to be done, we need to get duplicates of all these items and get them to be crit. Which means we need another beetle, crit. Another pygmy necklace, crit. Luckily we can just buy these. We have to get another one of these, which... pretty sure we have the Feral Claws, the Titan Glove. We just need another Flesh Claw or whatever there was. The Boots are going to be a little bit annoying, but can be done. And then Emblem, well, we're finding Wall of Flesh. Ankh Shield, very annoying to do, but we already have, well, we have shortcuts thanks to Shimmer. And of course, we need more wings, which are just Spectre Bars and Wings of Flight, yes, no, Souls of Flight, all easy to do. But luckily for you, that won't be on camera because that'd be annoying. Instead, how about we fight Wall of Flesh now that we have auto swinging? And we will take a few potions. Can't hurt, right? Like, Wait, didn't I put... There is. A summoning potion would be nice. Actually, do we need potions? You know what, I'll give us the basics, because we're going to be working on our potion farm anyways and getting these maxed out. Summoning potion... We can crit, so Wrath and Rage. The question is, do we need... No, we don't need anything more. Alright, let's go fight Wall of Flesh. Alright, first we need to find a good spot to fight the good old Wall of Flesh. And of course, where is that? Well, we have options. Oh, look how strong my summons are. Probably don't even need the potion, so we'll hold off. In fact, we're so strong, we could probably fight the Wall of Flesh right here. So let's do it, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Hello, Wall of Flesh. It's been a minute. And it looks like it's not even going to be a minute to fight you. Alright, I was worried for nothing. Now the big worry is, did we get the firecracker? Let's go home and find out. And also before I actually do it, put these potions up. We can also sell those. Alright, did we get firecracker? Yes we did, and the summoner emblem. Oh, that's 2 done right now. Reforge you to be crit, and we have the firecracker. Cool. Well, that turned out to be a lot better than I was expecting. So let's put up our items. Save you both real quick. And I guess, where are you? Hello. You want a hammer? I'm not using it. Put up our voodoo dolls because we don't need them anymore. And we'll move on to the next objective. Alright. So, we have our firecracker. What do we need now? Well, simply put, we need the tiger. And there's only one way to get the tiger, and that's with the desert key. There's only one way to get the desert key. A very rare drop from the desert. And the best way to do that is to create a desert farm. And other than that, I guess we need new vanity. I figure might as well change it up. We've had this ensemble for a while. In fact, I'm going to use the one we have tucked away somewhere. Let me find it real quick. Oh, it was right here. The Capricorn set. We got this a long time ago and never used it, so let's use it. Ooh, isn't this cool? This actually kind of fits a summoner. And if I remember correctly... Oh, there it is. Yes, you could be half fish, or you could right-click it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. If you right-click it, it turns into feet. But you know what? I think the tail suits it. Yes, we are now a celestial... Well, this is supposed to be a Capricorn, right? Which means we're a star-based summoning class. You know what? That sounds about right. Although, technically the best stuff in this game is rainbow-colored, I think star suits it more. Alright, so with our new vanity equipped, we need to go farm the desert for a key. Luckily for you, that's only going to be a second, but for me, I got a lot of work to do. So we'll cut back to when the farm is complete. Be right back. Alright, we have finished building our little farm. It may not be the best, but it will work. So let me show you that real quick. Follow me down here. Yes, we're in build mode, but here we are. A nice little AFK-ish farming hole. Now the principle works similar to our other little AFK farm, in the sense that we clear out a huge space, meaning that they only tend to spawn down here, and we farm them up. We have a little safety place. I mean, there aren't a lot of projectiles from desert creatures, but there are some, so we have little walls. We have our little buffs, you know, mostly healing, some defense, and some luck, because we're here looking for a very rare drop. And you may think, oh, isn't this shoddy work? Technically, this is optimal because we're reducing spawn space. Enemy can't spawn here, but they can here. So by doing that all around, we have reduced spawn rate on the outside. Now, ideally, it would turn out to be a farm just like this one, where only things that could spawn are inside of it, but I didn't have the time and I didn't want to. Pretty simple. So we're going to place down a water can, grab a battle potion, and farm for the key. Alright, here we are on the farm. So it's all made up. As you can see, it's already starting to work. So let's get to it. Now I'm assuming I have to go up here, and yeah, that's going to cause a lot to spawn. So we can go down here and fight them. Pretty simple, basic farm, right? I don't have any battle potions on me, but I will go grab some to speed this up. And yeah, pretty basic, right? It works, so I can't complain. Although, you know what, for fun, let's see what this looks like with all of our stats turned up. So we come down here, they're going to stop spawning, kind of. Alright, let's have some fun. I decided to turn up the spawn rates of everything and turn on a battle potion. Let's see how crazy this gets. Yeah, this is probably going to take a minute, so I'm just going to cut back to when we're done. And we're back. We've been farming for roughly 3.5 hours to get our key. In fact, what that looks like is this. Look at all this loot. We did get a hallowed key, if we want the rainbow gun. Got a lot of masks, a lot of mounts in the form of a basilisk. Got the lamia wraps, which are nice because, well, it's a unique item. And we got, well, let me just sort this. All of this. We got 10 platinum, so we can start reforging again. We got a lot of banners, and that should tell you how many enemies we killed. After all, each banner is 50 kills. So when you see 33 ghoul banners, well, times it by 50, and that's how many ghouls we've killed. All for this one item, the desert key. But at least we have it, so now let's go find the desert chest and go claim our tiger real quick. As well as we'll grab our cash. We'll come back for the other stuff later. Alright, off to the dungeon. Alright, here we are back in the dungeon, now with our newly acquired, desert key, you know, all that farming. We will see what we can find. And hopefully not die in the process. What am I talking about? This is hard mode dungeon, we're gonna die a lot. And because we don't know where the dang chest is. I'm probably going to repeat myself because I have a tendency to do that, but always, hey, there's a chest. Always find your hard mode chest pre-hard mode. So if you know you're going to be using the ice chest, make sure to do that pre-hard mode. And all that good stuff. It'll make it a lot easier because at least you'll know where to go rather than check up, down, all around, left, right, and wherever. Alright, not doing too bad. Taking some damage and standing on spikes. What fun. What fun. Ow. Keep running into spikes. Keep it up. Watch what's gonna happen. Alright, maybe this won't be too bad. Of course, I guess if you move through the dungeon fast enough, they aren't going to bother you, are they? Ow, ow. Not unless you stand still and let them swarm up. Ooh, a tally counter. I'd probably trash that. Ooh, is that a Spectre Staff? Cool. Okay, so turns out being a summoner makes the dungeon easy. But now I have to look up the entire dungeon trying to find one chest. So to spare you all from that annoyance, and honestly I thought, hey, there's one. The hallowed chest. Not what we're looking for. Too bad we can't transform you into the desert chest. I'm just going to cut to when we find the chest. And we're probably going to die a few times along the way. Anyways, be right back. We are back, and we finally found the dungeon chest. It's right here, in case you couldn't tell. We haven't explored this part of the map, and a little word of advice, if you're going to be going for a chest, and you happen to know which chest, make sure to find it before pre-hard mode. Between all the dying and everything here, it took way too long. But with that, we have our tiger staff, which means some of our objectives for the day are done. We will take our chest as a little trophy and get out of here before we die again. Oh boy, with that being obtained, well, that's all the objectives for today. Off camera, we will duplicate these items, most of which, like these two, require buying, but we will farm these up. Terra boots, well, we've already gotten them once, so I'll do the shimmer way to get it, as well as the Ankh shield and some more wings. Basically, next time we come back, we'll have complete duplication of our items. We'll reforge it on camera with all the money we'll find. Trust me, I'm going to get like 999 platinum if I have to for the greedy goblin. And we'll have our builds made up and ready to go. After that, it's going to be getting more weapons. For instance, fighting Queen Slime for the Blade Staff or whatever it's called. And whatever else I can think of. So, that'll all happen next time. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed playing. This has been TheMechanist, logging off. Until next time.